Damage 55 to 155. AP ratio removed. Okay, so Q has no more AP ratio, no changes to the passive, no changes to W, so he's going to mostly play the same, right? It's E and R where the changes are, so most of the champion will still be the same. We'll see. The damage is going up with a max health damage ratio. Damage bonus per attack dodged is going to increase. Okay, so it's going to increase the base damage, not the AD. So right now, the way Jax's E works is if you dodge 5 basic attacks, that can be from creeps, it'll double the amount of damage he does, even with AD scaling. So if you have a full AD build, like the one that TF Blade is using with Hydra and Essence Reaver, his E actually starts doing a lot of damage late game if he's tanking a lot of people. So you're changing this so that the base damage isn't going... Only the base damage gets increased by 20% per minion auto, up to 100. So you can do 350 bonus damage, technically, before resistances, instead of whatever this number plus bonus AD is going to be calculated as. So for some reason, this has a 4% max health and AP ratio. I don't know what the AP ratio here means. And it's also going to be magic damage. So I'm kind of worried when I read this, he'll be AP. Damage is going to be, so it's going to be the same thing. He's going to do his bonk on the third hit, 100 to 150. I'm guessing means 100 to 125, 150. We'll see what exactly the numbers will be, but that's what I assume. Jackson would like to run him, dealing 150 to 350 magic damage to nearby enemies. If he hits a champion, he gains, okay, that's good. I mean, he'll have to hit champions to get his resistances. Plus bonus AD per champion hit for the, okay. During this time, the passive damage applies every second attack instead of just every third. Huh? Isn't this just a monster buff? Basically, if you hit... Okay. So I'm guessing this bonus resistance is like... Is like, what, 10, 25, 40? Yeah, it's 10, 25, 40, I'm guessing. As well. So he gets way less resistances. Unless he hits like multiple people in a group. But he goes like completely nuts when he pops ult. So he's more like Olaf. This reads Olaf to me, you know? It's like... His E is still the same, by the way. So that's why it's really concerning, because it feels like he's going to be insane against champions. I feel like he's going to be insane against champions that are physical damage, and he's going to be a lot worse against like long-range magic damage champions. But yeah, from what I can tell from those changes, he's definitely transforming into a very scary champion. Wouldn't want to get counterpicked. Like, so the thing is, like, because his E is still the same, he's still going to be pretty goddamn good against physical damage. So even though he gets less resistances when he pops R, because right now he gets like 100 armor or something crazy when he pops R. I mean, it depends on how much AD you build, but it's like it's a lot of extra armor. He gets way less in return for AD and proccing his bonk, like his R passive every 2 hits instead of every 3. So definitely quite scary, honestly. Definitely scary. Yeah, I think definitely worse against the AP though. I feel like if you're playing against like Rise, this type of stuff, like you're definitely suffering more because you can't just pop your ult early and then run at them with your ult. You actually have to hit something to gain resistances. So like something that Jax right now can do is like pop his ult and just run in a straight line into your team. He can't do that after the change because he just has to hit a champion. So he needs to start the fight with his ult. And that's definitely, you know, it'll be interesting. I do think this makes him much more, like, you can fine-tune him more with the changes. But I do think his highs will be much higher. You know, the clips, so you see Jax 1v9ing people, like 1v5ing right now, I do think you'll still see them. It just won't be as easy.